The easy one first. No, I wasn't supporting Barcelona. Even though they're fan-owned, I am discerning in my fan ownership, and I don't like their model of fan ownership. I think that our model's far superior. But no, I was definitely supporting Manchester United, but then I had to take my hat off to the splendid football that Barca played. Players' wages are very much part of my everyday at the moment, because it's the end of the season. It's about signing new players for next year, trying to retain players from last year. And we've already lost 2 of our best players from last year because other clubs in and around us are paying them more than double what we can afford. We have a budget, clear budget, which the board gives to the manager, and it's his sole responsibility to spend that as he sees fit. It's then my responsibility to work with him to manage that budget through the season and make sure that he keeps within it, and give him every assistance I can if he needs more to get more from the board. We've given that budget a 20% boost this year because we can. But it still means that we couldn't keep 2 players from last year. And there are players who will just go and play somewhere for money. But there aren't many clubs at our level that you can go to and play in front of. Well, there aren't any clubs at our level you can go and play in front of such a passionate and appreciative crowd. And those players who leave realise that very quickly. Our managers said from day one to every player that comes through the door that you ain't going to earn a living out of non-league football. So it's about playing football. It's about enjoying playing football and enjoying playing in front of such an appreciative crowd. There are some players, though, who think, no, well, that may be the case, but I'm worth more. Well, they quickly find out that if they think they're worth more, then they're going to have to find more elsewhere, because we will pay what we can afford, and that's it. And that is a pressure. You know, none of us wanted to lose the players we've lost. But the flip side to it is we've got a lad playing for us next year who played for us in our first year. So 5 years ago, he left us, left us after the first season, went playing full-time football, was earning 600-700 quid a week, plus a few grand to sign on at various places, and he's now come back to us. He came back to us last year, and he's playing for us again next season. So there's lots of players around, and it's our job, if we're at that end of the wages pool, it's our job to go out and find the better players. You know, the players that have left us, we've picked up from either further down the pyramid than us, or they've been rejected by other clubs, and we've given them an opportunity. So there's pressures, and it's not easy, but you know, it's just one of those things you have to deal with.
And do you pay differential wages in that?
Yeah. It's not everybody's not on the same money. You know, we're a co-op, but we do recognise that some people have a higher worth to us. You know, it's not about hugging trees and eating lentils. It's about running things in a business-like way, but in an equitable way. Running something equitably doesn't mean to say that everybody gets the same pay, but everybody does get the same opportunity.